quite busy this morning actually, so it just goes to show what you can actually do in a day. We have cut down quite a few trees all in all. As we saying, I've probably got 10 more trees to actually thin out in the front part of the woodland. And to be honest with you, I've just been through to count, and I've just counted like another 12 trees, which I really do need to take out. So I've been told by one of the locals that if I do thin out like the trees and leave the main specimen ones, in the next 5 to 7 years or so, then they should make good timbers for the timber yards, and you should get quite good money for them. So not that I plan to do that, because I still want to live in the woodland, but I've cut down quite a few trees. You can see them all scattered around at the moment, but there's probably still about another 15 trees which I need to remove. So some trees are still a little bit too close, so they do need some decent spacing, to be fair. I do have a fair bit of tidying up to do now, so I'm not going to do any more chainsaw work. I'm going to grab the machete and the handsaw. I'm going to try and delimb as many of these as possible, but it is getting quite grey again, so I reckon we've got some rain coming. I've got a nice little stack of timbers now, so what I plan to do with these is I want to make a new chicken coop using the button pass method, because otherwise I don't know what I'm going to actually do with all the timbers I have. I don't want to literally just chop them up and just use it for firewood. I want to use it for some sort of building materials, but you can see wherever I look, there are just literally trees down all over the place. And the other good thing about thinning them all out is that when I go to get the tractor now, at least I can actually get access around the whole woodland, and also it allows a lot more of the sunlight to actually come in now as well. So yeah, the undergrowth of the wood should actually grow slightly better as well. So yeah, we've sorted all the ducks and the chickens out, so they all seem quite happy. But like I say, wherever I look, there's just timbers just literally all over the place. So we have checked the chicken house, the duck house this morning, and Mrs. Black has actually laid another egg in there, and so has Mrs. White already. So I'm going to leave the brown eggs in there. I'm going to take out Mrs. White's egg, and the reason being is because I haven't seen Little C do the deed with her too often, but I've certainly seen her do the deed with the black chickens plus the brown ones. But I'm going to go back in now and have a quick cup of tea and a nice bit of lunch, and if it doesn't rain, then I will come out and actually start delimbing a few more of these trees up, because like I say, it does look quite messy at the moment. I don't really want to grab the chainsaw and take any more trees out until I've actually had a good tidy up. So we'll be probably putting up like another dead hedge line along the boundary side as well, just try and use all the brush bits up. But like I say, it is going to be tea time now and a nice bit of lunch, but I don't know where Baby Blue's gone, to be honest with you. So I'm just literally taking a quick scout round and I don't see her, so it makes me wonder if the neighbours are here and that's where she's gone. So that's where I've got to go now. I've got to go and check and find Baby Blue. But yeah, I think it is going to rain again, because like I say, it is rather grey. We have had a few showers already this morning, but it's not as wet as it has been so far, but I'm pretty sure it is going to chuck it down pretty soon.